Hey, good morning. It's 7:30. Check one, check two. What just happened to my audio? Something crazy's going on. Oh my gosh. Stand by. Stand by. Hang on. Hey, it's 7:30. 7:30 on a Tuesday. Trying to get going here. Did you know that if you don't have gratitude, you're a blind fool? And I don't mean that in a harsh way. I mean that with all sincerity and love. If you have no gratitude, you're just a blind fool walking around smashing into stuff. You ain't got no business trying to tell anybody else how to live if you ain't got gratitude. And this is how I know. I have a little car wash business. In case you didn't know that, shameless plug for my own business. But I have a car wash business, mobile service. Some might call it mobile detail. I don't. But like 4 years ago, when the idea for doing this business first came to me, I was doing construction work. I was doing remodeling, carpentry type stuff. And I was stressed out and this and that and the other. And somebody comes to me, gives me the idea. Hey, have you ever thought about doing a mobile car wash? No, I haven't. So I started to put the business together. I created a website. And every time I had off from my other business, when I wasn't working, painting, hanging sheetrock, installing toilets, stuff like that. Every time I had some free time, I was working on my other business idea and I would dream about it. I had all these ideas and I'm a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Vision driven person. I don't know. That's probably not the right term, but I can picture things in my mind and I see them. I get them a certain way in my mind's eye and I get excited about it. And so in my mind, I could envision myself going to my work as a car wash, as a mobile car wash guy. And I saw what I would be wearing. This is just how detailed my vision, my dreams for washing cars. There's a reason I'm giving you all these dumb details. I could see it and I would daydream about how stress-free my life would be if all I had to do was show up wearing some comfortable tennis shoes, some shorts, and a shirt with my logo on it, and just wash the car. And I envisioned myself at office buildings around the Woodlands area, Woodlands, Texas, for those of you who are not around this area. I could see it clear as day, and I would dream about it. Oh, one day I'm going to be doing this. Slowly, my business, I kept working and doing it, and slowly my business grew. And I had a lot of doubt at the beginning. Tons of doubt. Oh, this isn't going to work, this, that, and the other. Little leap of faith, I guess. A very small leap of faith. So I had to overcome a lot of that doubt. I overcame it through praying in silence, by the way, because the doubt would lead to anxiety, which leads to depression. And the doubt was based in just silly fear. Oh, I got to have money. The Lord's leading me down a path in which he's not going to give me any money. It's going to suck. All these doubts that come into your mind. But I'm not really talking about doubt. I'm really talking about that vision. And I bet you, I'm not that different. There's something in your life that you could just, you dream about, you daydream about it, you envision it, you build it in your mind first, in your mind's eye. The third eye, as some weird yoga spiritualist morons like to put it, but in your mind's eye, I bet you can see something for yourself that you want. And that's good. We should be able to envision things and then kind of build stuff off of the visions that we put into our minds, that we allow into our minds. So I found myself 4 years down the road, actually at an office building, washing cars, wearing my little tennis shoes and my shirt with the logo on and all this other stuff. I found myself in that place. This just happened to me last week. And it's interesting, all right? So I spent 4 years building this business, envisioning it, making it a reality. And then last week, I found myself in a parking lot, washing cars, griping and complaining because my hose was getting tangled up. I was being impatient. I wanted this client to hurry up and respond to my text so I could get going on his car, so I could get out of this hot, miserable weather, so I could get home and get back to doing nothing. So I found myself with no gratitude. And it was the craziest thing to see the realization of this vision I had in my mind. That as a Christian, I'm trusting that God is leading me down this path. Then when I actually get to like the path that he's leading me down, and everything that I thought of, that I dreamt of, that I envisioned is true. It actually happened. On a side note, I was pretty proud of myself. Wow, I can't believe I actually did all the things that I set out to do and accomplish. Wow. And even more important, I can't believe that not only did I do those things, but now that I've found myself realizing those dreams, I'm just totally ungrateful. And I was just shaking my head at myself. And I realized, you can't see a damn thing. I can't see a thing. And like I said, I'm not different from other people. I'm just an average guy, a normal person. And humans, people, you just can't see a damn thing. Most people, when you listen to their problems, when you hear them gripe, when you hear them complain, when they're sharing their heart about an issue, you just kind of look at them and you go, you don't see what's right in front of you. You don't see what you have. Or you're talking to a person, you know, the old expression, other people's problems are easier to solve than your own. It's because you're not emotionally attached to other people's problems. You step back, you can see much better than the person who's emotionally in the situation, right? So when we talk to other people and they're telling us their problems, we're like, man, it's so simple. Just do this, this, and this, and your problem will be fixed. I would never have that problem. But when we have problems, we're emotionally involved, we can't see a damn thing. And I'll tell you why. It's because we have no gratitude. We have no gratitude. And the reason people don't have gratitude is because they compare their life to other people. I'm outside a business, office building, washing a car, and I'm thinking about the people inside the office building. Sitting at a desk in the air conditioning, comfortable, working. I'm like, man, did I make some bad choices in my life? Why am I out here sweating and laboring when I could have done something else? I could be inside an office building right now, working, using my brain instead of my muscles. But as you just saw with my hair, I would have to get a haircut if I wanted to work in an office building. That's not going to happen. That's for the birds. Anyways, I'm judging myself, my life to other people's lives. And I bet you are too. Like I said, I'm an average guy. If I'm doing it, other people are doing it. So comparing my life to other people, that's what I meant to say a second ago. I'm not judging. I'm comparing my life to other people's lives, and then I'm judging it. Oh, I didn't do the right thing. Or I did do the right thing, but I handled it the wrong way. Man, anytime you're judging your life, you're not the judge. You didn't ask for this life. You just live in it. God gave it to you. That's the beginning of all sin, is the pride of life. Every single sin trace its roots all the way down to its conception, which is pride, ego. And then fear comes in. Fear is like the water and the fertilizer on the seed of pride and ego. So you start comparing your life to somebody else. You start judging your life against somebody else's. You're not the judge. God is the judge, not you. And before you know it, you can't see a damn thing. And here's the crazy part, man. Here's the crazy part. Believers want signs. They want signs from above. Lord, just show me I'm on the right path. How do I know that I'm doing the perfect will of God? Just give me a sign. People in Jesus' time, just give us a sign and we'll believe that you are who you say you are. It doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. Atheists, I would believe in God if there was any damn proof. I just hadn't seen any proof yet. So believers demand signs. Atheists demand proof and evidence. What's the difference between those two groups of people? Nothing. There is no difference. But you'll have believers arguing with atheists. They go around to colleges and have special debates where they argue each other. Idiots! Blind fools! Anybody that doesn't have gratitude is a blind fool. They're trying to use special arguments and knowledge and evidence to prove a point. You can't prove any of this. You can't prove it to anybody. You have to see it for yourself. You don't need prophets to know about the future. Okay, back into like religious circles. I don't care what your religion is. There's some type of prophet, soothsayer, vision quest, sweat lodge, fasting, transcendental meditation, something you can do to get some insight about where the universe, where God wants you to go. It's dumb. And the Christians, I'm picking on my own people, all right? Because I love them and I love everybody. And it's the proof that I love is that I'll tell you the truth. It's everybody else who hates you they'll just blow smoke and they'll give you sweet words of encouragement. No, real love hurts at first. There's a risk to real love. You got to risk the pain. And here's the pain. All these Christians running around wanting to listen to prophets. Oh, what's going on? COVID's got me scared. Politics has got me up in arms. Wars in the Ukraine and Russia's got me all looking this way and that way. What's going to happen next? I better go get me the latest Christian book, the latest Christian YouTuber, and hear prophetic messages about the future. You don't need a prophet to see those things. To see, then that's what people want. Deep down inside, what are people who are listening to prophets and gurus and wise men and fortune tellers, what do they really want? They just want to be able to see. So you can't fault them. Can you fault a person for wanting to know the future? No, because another way of saying knowing the future is I just want to be able to see the path in front of me. That's it. So the religious folks are running around looking for prophets, for a prophet. All they want to do is be able to see. The atheists are running around asking for evidence. They're looking to science. Show me evidence. You can't fault them. All they want is the ability to see. And here's how you do it. It's so simple. You don't need all this other crap. You don't need, what did I write down over there? I wrote something really awesome down over there. You don't need a prophet, and you don't need knowledge to see the supernatural. You want to see supernatural things? You want to see God in your life? You want to be able to see it and know it and not just believe, but know? This is all you need, gratitude. Because if you have no gratitude, God, it doesn't matter how much God gives you the desires of your heart. If you have no gratitude, you won't even realize that you have accomplished your own goals. Look at my story at the beginning. Without gratitude, I couldn't even see that I had accomplished my own goals and desires and visions for my own damn life. It's pathetic, isn't it? And when I saw that, I didn't get mad at God. I didn't judge myself for being ungrateful. I was thankful. Wow, okay, thanks. Now I see it. I'm an ungrateful idiot. A fool, a blind fool with no gratitude. So this is why I don't just believe what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying is true because I've been disciplined by God. It's that simple. God disciplines those he loves. That's what the Bible says. Everybody run around, want a sign from God. Everybody want to run around and want a sign from the heavens. Scientific proof. Where's your gratitude? And this is how you get the gratitude. Write this down. You don't have to. All right. It's just so simple. This is how you obtain gratitude. I had to write it down because I got so much stuff in my head. If I don't write stuff down, I have my notes over there. If I don't write it down, it's just a rant. Then I just start ranting. Look like an angry person. Anyways, want to get some gratitude. Learn to observe your life rather than judge or compare. Just learn to be an observer. A little child, a young man, wants to learn how to work on cars. Dad, teach me how to work on cars like you do. Okay, son, then come out here to the garage with me. And what does the son do? I want to do it. Give me the tool. I can do it, Dad. What does the dad say? No. Just stand there. Watch what I'm doing. Hand me the tools when I ask for them. And then when it's all done, clean up all the mess. That's what my dad used to do. Okay. Wasn't that fun? Yeah. Okay, now clean up all those tools and put them away. Pick up all the garbage. This is how you do it. You learn to observe instead of judge and compare. How do you learn to observe? Pray in silence every day. Stop with all your asking God for stuff. Stop with all your talking to God. Have you ever thought about that? Stop talking so much to God and start just listening. And this is how you listen. You just sit there quietly and you observe your thoughts. You don't identify with your thoughts. You don't take ownership of those thoughts. You just watch them like you're watching a movie. When you start to do that on a regular basis, it will become a pattern and a habit in your life. Then you'll go out into the world. You'll deal with difficult people. They'll be yelling at you. You won't take anything personal because you're just watching a movie play out in front of you. And you are truly being a child of God at that point because you're not fighting with your dad out in the garage. You're watching your dad. And by watching your dad work on the car, you are learning how to work on the car. It is like that simple. I don't know why people go to Bible studies day after day after day, searching the scriptures deeper. They go to seminars, they go to conventions, they go to all this crap when it's this simple and I'm giving it to you for free. And as God gave it to me, He gave it to me for free, so I'll give it to you for free. Pray in silence. Learn how to observe. Stop judging and comparing your life. If you have that's how you get gratitude. If you have no gratitude, you're blind. You're just as blind as any atheist standing right next to you. Hey, this has been Done Believing. Moving away from simply believing the truth straight towards knowing the truth, all for the purpose of overcoming your delusion, my delusions. I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing it for you. You are doing it for you. You're not doing it for anybody else. You're not doing it for your Christian brothers. You're not doing it for the world. You don't have to sacrifice for the world. Jesus already did that. So do it for yourself. Overcome your own BS delusions, the curses that your parents put into your life, that their parents, people being raised a certain way. And they never stop and think, why am I doing what I'm doing? I'm a delusional person, right? Hey, no question of the week this week. I didn't get one, and I don't want to just make something up. That's dumb. But maybe next week. Hey, we'll catch you back 7:30 most weekday mornings. Have a great one.